We are building a 64-acre conservation area right smack dab in the middle of 6.2 million people. That is absolutely remarkable.
Jim led something transformative. We can do this for the benefit of future generations, to have the beauty of the parks and the connections that Jim enabled us to have.
What I look at as a reconciliation with nature that this represents. This is the state of the art in how to build a conservation area that incorporates a whole range of natural ecosystems.
I had worked to get the coal generating station closed down. 100 years of military utility and industrial pollution. We stopped all that, and if we can turn around that kind of history and heritage and make it a model of sustainability for the world, what does it look like?
This project created a huge opportunity in a deeply meaningful way that really gives back to the environment and really honors the history of the land and what this space used to be. We brought it back to life.
We're coming back to respecting the lake for what it is. This is really that morphing into a clean, green, sustainable future.
Jim was always looking at ways to make things more sustainable. We can create a net ecological and social benefit out of what was really a shoreline that had been neglected for many years.
The biggest value we'll have on biodiversity in terms of there'll be more fish, more birds, more insects, turtles, all sorts of wildlife. It will be more productive.
It's currently the largest lake fill project that's going on in Canada, in the entire country. It's about the size of 40 football fields, and just as importantly, it's going to connect 9.5 kilometers of water's edge access and water's edge experience for the public.
Jim did a really beautiful job of bringing people along into that vision and making it feel possible. There was a lot of optimism, but also a little bit of skepticism that how could we possibly take this level of degraded shoreline and transform it into the vision that Jim had.
His intelligence and ability to bring together people to collaborate. He was always looking for the best minds or people committed to working on things.
Jim, John Danahy, and myself, we did a lot of collaboration. We did a lot of meetings. John was very good at providing some of the architectural engineering. Jim was our Mick Jagger.
And he was all about partnerships and getting everybody to be pulling on the same rope. When they approached us, would the region be willing to contribute? I said, are you kidding? What greater legacy do we have for the whole region than our waterfront?
This project absolutely couldn't have happened without partnerships, whether that be, engineering or land management or construction or design or community engagement, and bring them together holistically to just create something very meaningful and very powerful.
It was everybody working together, and this just shows where collaboration truly is what we should all be aspiring to and for, because that's where you get the greatest results.
The team's been also working with First Nations as well.
The Indigenous reconciliation that we see around us, as that the design of the public realm incorporated the Indigenous voice.
When you're here, you can really feel the love in this project. It's been almost a decade, but everybody who has been a part of this project, however they've touched it, has left it's a little piece of their heart here.
When you think of Mississaugas of the Credit, they're people of the water, people of the rivers. We have to make sure that their legacy is 100% tied in to any of the rivers in this area.
The significance of this project is the restoration of wetlands, and it's a teaching amphitheater. There's going to be a fire pit there. It's beautiful. It's right on the water, right where we would love to be.
The involvement of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation has been foundational. The knowledge, the perspective that they've provided has really, truly informed the design. We truly hope that this conservation area represents what is possible and what needs to be done, not only today, but into the future. It's a journey, it's a path that we all need to walk, and we all need to walk together.
Anybody who knows Jim knows that he loved the water, but he also loved being in a canoe. His canoe was basically a second skin. The opportunity came forward to me to be able to do something in Jim's honor. Jim had something very special that he used to do. He had this ability to bring people together. This canoe is all built in building blocks because every one of these blocks represents a different type of personality all coming together as one.
We'll be holding a photo exhibit of the coastal wetlands as they're being constructed by 12 incredible photographers. Because when you think about it, nature and habitat, that is art.
Well, when he realized how beautiful the actual construction process was, he obtained permission to have a group of local photographers come in and artistically document the construction of the conservation area. Morphology is the morphing of the land from industrial to natural.
Through the art of photography, in the case of the morphology exhibit, that he wanted people to see all the depth of his understanding. It wasn't just another park, that you bring nature right to the forefront.
It's a blessing for all of us that live around the Great Lakes Basin. So by doing this, we're sending a signal right around the Great Lakes Basin. This is what we're doing. You do it too.
Wouldn't that be amazing if you had a lot of other folks thinking just like Jim, to say that if you can come up with that idea, you can make it happen and the world will be a better place.
It is important that this place thrives because that's really what gives us life. Jim Tovey may have passed, but he's providing life for so many others.
Communities can come together and they can change their future. I think it's a very special moment to be celebrating this, and I'm so excited to be part of this and to have our teams be part of this amazing legacy.
I had the absolute pleasure, and now what I would call a blessing, to know Jim. He was in it for the right reasons, and he was deeply genuine.
No one has left more of a legacy in my time, and I go back 4 decades, on Mississauga Regional Council than Jim Tovey did in a term and a half. It truly is monumental what he achieved in such a short period of time.
Jim was selfless in his commitment to make the place better for future generations. The key thing he was doing was bringing not just his voice, but he was bringing the voice of everybody, the collective group.
I think Jim would say this. He would say thank you. Thank you to all of the members of the community that have carried the torch that he lit.
This is a historic day for the city. This may be the day generations will look back and say, that's when Mississauga became a city. They dropped their ward boundaries, they dropped their fears, and they embraced a new vision for the city. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.